And Albert hammers one out to deep left field. No doubt about it. Big fly for Albert Pujols. Well, that ball was covered by Albert Pujols.
What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. That home run that you just saw from Albert Pujols was his 645th home run of his career, number 200 for the Angels. So I think he's like the 5th or 6th player in Major League Baseball history to have 200 plus home runs with 2 different teams. That's a lot of ding-dongs. But the reason why I chose to lead off the video with an Angels clip is because there's one player on the Angels that absolutely stole the show yesterday. His name is Shohei Ohtani. We're going to talk about how he became the first Japanese-born player in history to hit for the cycle. So make sure you guys watch until the end because it's going to be a lot of fun. But aside from that, we have so many stories to talk about. We have Cody Bellinger, Tim Anderson, and Red Sox news. But before we do that, make sure that you guys use code Fuzzy on Seatgeek because this episode is sponsored by Seatgeek. You can go to sporting games, you can go to concerts, anything like that. If you download the app and use code Fuzzy on your first purchase, you save $20 off. You will save $20. And let me ask you guys, who doesn't love saving money? Clayton Kershaw got in a little bit of trouble yesterday, but luckily for him, the Dodgers offense has been firing on all cylinders since the first week of the season. I didn't think that the Dodgers were going to be that great offensively because they signed A.J. Pollock as opposed to Bryce Harper, but now that A.J. Pollock isn't even playing, the entire offense is still clicking. Cody Bellinger's going off, Max Muncy's going off. The Dodgers, with that pitching with Hyun-Jin Ryu and Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill sometimes good, and Walker Buehler, don't let me forget Walker Buehler. That dude's a stud, but the Dodgers offense, amazing.
And inside with the first one. Freeze, left side. Down the line to right, towards the corner. It's gone. Second tonight for Bellinger.
The San Diego Padres were facing off against the Rockies yesterday at Coors Field. This game was an offensive explosion. There were 26 hits total. Each team had 13. Manny Machado had 2 home runs for the San Diego Padres, but guess what? It was not enough as Chuck Nasty and Trevor Story carried the Rockies to a W. This was a game to watch. If you missed it, good thing that you guys are subscribed to Fuzzy. If you're not, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. I got your back.
Got under this just a little bit. Now it's misjudged a little bit by Myers, and it's gone. Have done that. This ball hit well again to center field, way back. Myers, watch it go out. He's got number 14, and it's 7-4 Colorado.
The Red Sox, they're kind of a mystery team right now, at least for me. In my opinion, I still think that they're going to make the playoffs. I'm just not sure if it's going to come from winning the American League East. It could come from the wild card. Maybe they face off against the Indians or any other team. I'm not really too sure. But for right now, they're playing pretty well. Yesterday, they smacked 5 home runs. They pretty much won because of home runs. Xander Bogaerts came in clutch towards the later half of the game, and he put the team on his back. And honestly, Xander Bogaerts, I mean, he might be clawing his way into the conversation for best shortstop in all of baseball. Roll it.
He'll swing, hit a high. Shot out to center. That one way back there, rising up. That one hit. High fly ball, left field. Back it goes, and it is gone. Xander Bogaerts has put the Red Sox in front.
So we're going to go ahead and stay with the American League East. We're going to talk about the Yankees game because they were facing off against the Chicago White Sox. But Tim Anderson and a guy named Leury Garcia, I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. If not, let me know in the comment section down below because you guys just love when I butcher names. But Tim Anderson and Garcia, they both had a good game yesterday, especially Anderson. He had a game-tying 3-run home run. I would have been so hyped if this was me. So yeah, here we go.
Tim cracks this ball. Center field. Hicks is back at the wall. Gone. We're tied. 3-2. Breaking ball in the air. Right field. Topman back at the wall. He doesn't matter. The Sox have the lead.
If you guys are enjoying today's recap so far, make sure you slap a like on this one because if you're a Twins fan, you're going to really like the next story because I keep saying how good the Twins are and how powerful they are as a collective group. CJ Cron and Nelson Cruz, their newest addition, they signed them in 2018-2019 offseason. He hit a home run as well as Mr. Cron, and I just don't know if the Twins are ever going to stop mashing baseballs. Jorge Polanco is in the MVP conversation. Eddie Rosario is insane. Byron Buxton is having a breakout season. I'm telling you, the Twins, don't mess with them.
To the left field corner, deep and gone. Max Kepler's, here's a drive to left field, way back. And off the facing of the second deck, C.J. Cron with a long home run.
I don't think that he gets enough credit because of his age and the team that he plays for, because the Diamondbacks, again, they're not going to make the playoffs, but Zach Greinke flirted with a no-no yesterday. It was broken up towards the later half of the game, but luckily the Diamondbacks offense is really, really good, above average. It's their defense and the rest of their pitching that isn't very good, but Greinke, with that offense, I mean, they're going to win a lot of games.
Down below us at a normal height. This will back up Eaton in right field, still backing up, and there it goes! Double play ball right to Ahmed. Marte for one, and they roll it. Little tapper, Greinke's there.
The Toronto Blue Jays are a team that we're going to have to keep our eye on for the next couple years because they are so young. The best players on their team right now, I think for right now you have to put Randall Grichuk because he had so much money, but we have Kevon or Cavan Biggio, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lourdes Gurriel was awful to start the season. He was sent back down and now he is coming back up on fire. So yesterday they scored 12 runs. Yeah, these young guns, I'm telling you, in 4 or 5 years, if they continue to progress as players, the Toronto Blue Jays are going to be in the playoff race. If they can get some pitchers, they're going to be in the playoff race every single year.
Singing his praises. There's a Guerrero gets a base hit up the middle. Jansen's being waved around third. He'll come in. There's another drive to right. Get up, ball. Get up, ball. That ball is gone. A home run for Cavan Biggio.
Alright guys, so because you have been so patient, what we have to do right now is we have to go ahead and recap the first cycle from a Japanese-born player in Major League Baseball history, Shohei Ohtani. I'm so happy that he is the first player to do it because he's just such a humble guy. I'll be honest with you guys, even through his translator, I don't really hear him talk too often. It's the same for Ichiro and Hideki Matsui. They just kind of keep to themselves. I just really like Shohei Ohtani. I think that he is a huge star already in baseball. If we take a look at his stats through 135 career games, I mean, the guy is hitting 284 with 30 home runs, 87 RBIs. He has 11 stolen bases. He has a 4-2 record with a 3.3 run ERA. He has 63 strikeouts and 52 innings pitched. If you're on the bandwagon of hating Shohei Ohtani, you guys need to stop that because this dude, talent-wise, I mean, where else can you find this?
Shohei drives one out toward left center field. Kiermaier going back.
This weekend, Shohei lines one out to left field.
Breaking ball, he hooked this one into the right field corner. See Garcia. Shohei, a little flare out to right center field. There's a base hit. And Shohei Ohtani has just hit for the cycle.
So what do you guys think of Shohei Ohtani? Let me know in the comment section down below. Again, don't look at it as a Yankee fan because if you're a Yankee fan, you're probably going to talk a lot of smack about him because you're going to say, Miguel Andujar should have won last year, so I still don't like Shohei Ohtani in 2019. Leave that bias aside. Let me know. Do you think that Shohei Ohtani is going to continue this, or do you think that this is his ceiling? Let me know. All right, guys, well, that pretty much wraps it up for the most exciting plays from yesterday. The Mets versus the Cardinals game was a little bit crazy. It was 4-2 in the top of the ninth, and then it was going to be a rain delay, but then they pulled the tarps off, and then the Cardinals scored 2, so that game was actually suspended, so we can't recap that one. But the other games that we did not talk about was the Royals game. They're playing out in Omaha right now. Nicky Lopez, I never heard about that name until yesterday, so if you're thinking, who is that? I'm in the same boat. He hit the first ever home run, the first Major League Baseball home run in Nebraska history because they're playing in Omaha. There's never been a game in Omaha. That's pretty cool. And then last but not least, we saw that the Braves were able to top the Pittsburgh Pirates. So we're going to go ahead and show all those clips in just a second. But thank you all so much for watching. There should be a second video out today. If you guys are MLB The Show fans, make sure you guys turn on those bells. Use code Fuzzy on Seatgeek to save $20 off. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you guys do enjoy your weekend. Without further ado, enjoy the highlights. Peace.
Pitch. And he does exactly that. A base hit to left. Reynolds comes up cleanly. Acuna fly. The pitch. Here's a base hit. Donaldson goes the other way. Swinging a fly ball. That's headed for the gap. Polanco on the run. He's not going to get there. It's up against the wall. Donaldson scores.
打ちました。ヒットだった。さあこれでサイクルヒット達成大谷。みんな翔平のボール返してくれって言ってベンチ全員でね手を挙げてますけど。